Hello, this is videos for my son, where I'm imagining he's 18 to 20 years old, we're walking the dog. I'm just talking to him about life and important things like that. Today, son, I want to talk to you about something that you used to do when you were a small child. You would come up to me and you would have your arms filled with toys, often your stuffed animals or something, and you would ask me all earnestness and even to the point of almost crying sometimes, "Dada, pick me up, uppy, uppy." And I look down and I would not be able to pick you up because you had so much stuff. And so I'd say, "I would love to pick you up, buddy, but you got too much stuff in your arms. You got to put some stuff down before I could pick you up." And that used to make you so sad. And you used to cry and get upset at me because you thought I wasn't loving you because I wasn't picking you up when I was physically unable to. When your arms were so full, when your arms were so full of other stuff. And as this would happen, I would just think to myself, man, this is a great analogy of how I come before God. And so I wanted to share with you just understanding that is so often we want to come to God and we want to feel God's embrace. We want to know Him and experience Him in a very real manner. And He's like, "Hey, I want to hug you. I want to hold you, but you're holding on to all this stuff." And yes, He's the God of the universe, but still, there's things that we need to be able to let go of. He asks us to let go of before we will be able to experience His presence. Now, this isn't works, righteousness, or anything like that, but it's just the real reality of life. You know, sometimes those things that we hold on to, sometimes anger or hate or malice towards others. Sometimes we're really frustrated at somebody else. Sometimes it's jealousy. Sometimes it's frustration that things did not work out how we wanted them to. Sometimes it's sadness and grief that we're still holding on to and we're not allowing God to engage us. Sometimes it's our addictions. Boy, those are really hard to let go of. That's a big fear I have for you, buddy, is that drugs or alcohol or some other form of addiction will grab hold of you, and no matter how much love and grace I speak and demonstrate to you, I'm afraid you won't be able to hear it because your arms will be full of that addiction. But as Timothy Keller says, right, sin makes us all addicts. So I guess I'm just fearful of certain types of sin. But I should have greater faith and hope in the one who saves. But yeah, back to the original point. Having your arms full of stuff. Most commonly in my life, those some of the worries and common foibles of man. Anger, jealousy, lust, feeling that I was left out, hurts, all these things. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they're good things that we hold on to more than we should. I held on to sports more than I should growing up. I held that closer to my heart than God, and I didn't want to let them go. So sometimes they're good things. We just want too much of them. We hold on to them more than we want to be held by God. It doesn't mean God doesn't want to give us good things or have us experience a good life, anything like that. But it does, sorry, the dog's hearing another dog. I'm trying to keep him from going crazy. You know, Pluto likes to go after other dogs. It's coming up to a busy intersection. So you may not be able to hear me. So I'll just kind of walk with the dog a little bit till we get past the big intersection. And then I'll keep talking. So I'm not saying anything right now of importance. Although it's questionable I'm saying anything of importance in general. Hopefully they see me. Anyways, coming back to the heart of what I was talking to you about. Daddy, pick me uppy. I want to, but your arms are full. When you're wanting to draw close to God, look for a way to confess. Look for a way to let go of those things that you've been holding on to. He wants to engage you. And I'm not trying to limit what God could do, because God could work in amazing and miraculous ways where He's able to hold you no matter what, all the junk you're holding on to. He's able to do that and more. But I do know from personal experience, sometimes I keep myself from engaging with God. Sometimes I keep myself from doing that because of the stuff I'm holding on to. And again, He can work in and through anything. He can work in and through anything. But sometimes He's asking us to let go of those things that we're holding on, that are keeping us from growing close to Him. Again, there could be hurts, it could be angers, it could be sadness, it could be bitterness. Bitterness at the life you thought you should be given. Bitterness at the pains you've had to go through. Heartache at the traumas you've had to suffer, or feel like you've had to suffer. All these things. Woo! Almost fell on my butt. So, I love you, son. I pray you could learn this lesson earlier than I ever did. I'm still learning it. I'm still learning it. So much so. Again, These are all aspirational. Your mama and I are flawed humans, and we try the best that we could. Please forgive us for the things maybe we didn't realize we did wrong, or maybe the things we left undone. Maybe the decisions we made, we hoped we would have made in the correct manner, but didn't quite turn out right. We love you. All right. Talk to you later, buddy.